So you want to know how to go from 0 to 10K? Well, I got good news for you. It's possible. I'm going to show you step by step on how to reach your first $10,000 as quickly as possible from the position that you're at right now. Hello, my name is Antony Guzman, and I was able to reach my first $10,000 at age 19 without any help, and I also had to figure it out on my own. But now that I was able to reach it, I can now show you guys the way to do it. So step one is going to be create a plan. So there's two ways that you're going to reach your first $10,000. You're either going to earn your way there or you're either going to save your way there. So if you choose to earn your way there, it's going to take a lot more time, effort, and hustle because you're going to have to create another source of income or either increase your current income. Compared to if you just wanted to save, it would be a lot easier to just cut back on your current spendings that you have right now. You also have to figure out your time horizon because the longer that you stretch it, the easier it is to hit, but it's going to take a lot more patience. Compared to if you just wanted to hit it within 3 months, it's going to be a lot harder because you're going to have to save more, you're going to have to have more patience, you're going to have to sacrifice a lot more things in order to hit your goal. So create a plan that's realistic within your goals and your lifestyle. And now that you created your plan, I want you to drop it in the comments below. What is your plan? You're either going to earn your way there or you're going to save your way there. And if you already hit $10,000, I want you to leave a comment below on how you reach your first $10,000 because everybody has a unique story and a different way of achieving it. And who knows, your idea might inspire somebody else to do it your way. Also leave a like on the video so we can reach more people and also get them to save their first $10,000. Now there are different types of strategies that you can do to help you reach that $10,000 mark, such as paying yourself first. You can take a certain percentage of your check and put it towards savings, right? You can also save change or anything that's under 100. You could just put it towards your savings. So for example, if you get paid $760, that $60 is less than 100. So you would just put that towards your savings and then you would keep doing that every single paycheck. Also, if you give yourself a longer period of time, you can also take a certain amount of your check and just put it towards the S&P 500. And I would try to automate your savings. That way you don't have to make the decision. Most banks or investing apps now let you automate your savings. So just make sure you go on there and just set it up. Step two, get a reliable source of income. Because if you guys don't have any income coming in, obviously it's going to be a lot harder to reach $10,000. So if you don't have a job, I would suggest you to get one. Or if you guys have a job that doesn't pay that much, I would just try to look around and see if you can find any other high paying jobs, which I'm pretty sure you can do because most people that I know that end up doing this usually find a higher paying job, which I know there are other higher paying jobs that you can find right now. And I'm not talking about no risky incomes that can lose you money such as day trading or gambling. Trust me, I have a video on how I lost $8,000 gambling. And moving on to step three, you want to cut back on spending. So you want to track your expenses and also set limits because it really doesn't matter how much you make if you cannot save it. And yes, I'm pretty much saying that you need to budget. Another little tip is that you need to sacrifice and lock in. So whether that's spending less time with a friend or either your shopping or spending habits, you might need to cut back on them because doing these things will help you get closer to your goals. And even your friends might not even have the same goals that you have. So they might be doing things that's literally the opposite of what you're trying to accomplish. And you only get one chance in one life. So what are you going to do? Step four, increase your income if possible. Now you can do this by getting your own side job, starting your own business, or even if you collect tips at your job, that's also extra income. And you can also do small work on the side. Trust me, any extra income that you can make is not going to hurt you when it comes to reaching your goal. But make sure to stay away from those get rich quick traps as they're going to be a waste of your time and they're also very hard to produce any income. Make sure to also take advantage of a high yield savings account, or if you're investing into ETFs or stocks long enough, make sure that you get interest on it, which is better than having cash at home because the cash at home is not going to be collecting you any interest. And that could be the difference from making an extra $200, $300 instead of $0. Step number five, consistency. Now make sure that you do not give up because consistent is the key to anything that you want to achieve in life. And also one bad off day can completely ruin your progress. So for example, if you have $2,000, right, and you say, I'm just going to spend $1,000 today. Well, guess what? Now you have to save an extra $1,000 or earn an extra $1,000. And who knows if that bad off day is going to just completely kill your motivation or even just make you stop completely. So make sure that you're tracking your progress over time as it helps to build motivation. And also just write it down in a piece of paper every single month, what you have and what you saved. Just write it down. Trust me, it's going to help you in the long run. So saving your first $10,000 really just comes down to three core principles, which is making as much as possible, spending at least as possible, and staying consistent. That's it. There's really nothing else to do. The rest of it is all mental. So hopefully you hit your goal so that way you can come back to this video and say that you finally reached it. So once you reach your first 10, watch this video, reasons to invest before you make a big purchase. So that way you don't have to restart, and I'm out.